So it seems that for some unknown reason, stream was suddenly stopped, and for this reason I actually decided to start right away new one.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Okay, we need more nuclear waste. Now I remember one was hidden there. There was even... still we need one. Oh, yeah. We got 2 more ability points. There was one door, but it seems to be a locked door. Then there was these. You can probably try those ladders. Shut the projectile. Okay, this goes to the same room. There is television, something burning. You can use ladders to come here. Mail tube complaint. Okay, we got health recovery rare. Event energy cost minor. Okay, this is common and we can deconstruct. Set the projectile rare. Damage boost. Actually, I have +3. This is +4. Okay, now there are those 2 missions only left. Correspondence. Get this, the accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of shift of threshold or some, and that if I don't have the original, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is sad. Why do we even use these tubes if we spit our mail out in some dimension? Just waiting here before I make formal complaint. Rodriguez. Okay.
My name is Dr.
Okay, I have listened already. Okay, 3 more ability points. Maybe I take this launch to 50 to the launcher damage. Add additional personal body slot. Okay, now I got the second. And now this is available. Launch grenades. So this next one is very useful. Then let's see, can we do constructs? We still need a ritual impulse. And okay, now we have a second mod. So in first we have energy recovery. And then I'll probably take as a second one, I take this launch efficiency. And of course I can try. There are missions. Executive personnel. Go to the mail room. Okay, I track this one. Let's try. This might be very tough also. There are certain points which you need to destruct. And they might reappear if you don't succeed. It was mail room. finally managed to do it. This was heavy assault. Attacks from various imaginable directions. Oh, this whole room is full of maybe I still check. Was there anything left behind? A lot of these health energy things here. Still one ritual impulse still missing. Okay, still 1 point. Then there are also these special things. Headshot tactics. Kill enemies in executive sector. Okay. This needs shutter, this needs pin. There are different weapons are needed. And I think it seems that we now have these old boys again. Then this goes to research. So I think it's good idea to go back to executive sector. And just a small break. Again back, and I check what I have. I had a grip and I can have a shutter. So There were two special missions, board missions. Okay, they were in this teleport. Found the board countermeasures. What is this using? Kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots. And okay, it seems that we might need probably 10. And there is no limitation of weapon. So I check what is my current resource, I take this grip. Then, okay, let's try. I haven't tried this one, so they are kind of new to me. Okay, one was chosen.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring an observation unit from the containment sector. I'll put in the request in the
pipe. Actually, check. Kill enemies in executive sector. Okay, let's check. It can be anywhere here in this area.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Maybe I try cafeteria. It might be that I find in that area. Okay, that was one. Oh. I have never this was first time when I was surrounded by people. Go to the central executive to collect your reward. Okay, I succeeded with it.
But to codify the his genetic sequence using reel-to-reel technology would take... Christ.
Okay, now it's marked with red. Collect the reward. Random uncommon material. Okay, we got house memory. 10 executive incursion his rangers. Gravity restriction. Pop them. Actually. Conceal rangers. Execute. Next one is shatter. So let's take random common personal mode. Okay, let's accept. Okay, this will use sources. 5000 house memory. This also uses one remnant. What about here? This uses 8. And this uses 15,000.
How are we supposed to gather data if we can't get close to those things?
So, okay, this time I select shatter. Projectile boost. Okay, maybe I check again. Cafeteria area. This time it's shatter. Trycker dit och lättar skifter aina. Okay, I completed also this one. Okay, let's see. Except these rangers. These were actually very tough one because they had explosive, almost like missiles. Energy boost. Okay, this requires special weapon spin. Same here with this one. And maybe I left this.
All I need to do is be Pope to the solution. If the solution is even possible.
Okay, this was what we got. But it seems to be very common. Energy boost +5. Maybe I deconstruct. And then, okay, now we have called NAC energy converters. But maybe I know. Okay, this is already tracked. All boys club. And it's very challenging. Location research. I check what tiles we have. Maintenance, containment. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the... And do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
I check, was there anything, but did I miss something? Let's check again.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Okay, time. Maybe I'll check first this area. Uh-huh. There is steel.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Emergency call supplement. Okay, there is Astra. Maybe I use this.
get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Maybe I checked. Okay, let's see what we have. Health boost. Health recovery. Consecutive kills. Damage boost. Intrusive pattern. Astral blip. He's a sniper. Pure sniper specializes eliminating threats from distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption hasn't changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated position for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that the rifles are equipped with bayonet for close quarter combat, and his sniper are well aware how to use it. Then there was emergency call. 911, what is your emergency? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, madam. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching to the fire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, madam? Go away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Hello, madam. Dispatch an attempted call number back, but it was no longer in service. I still check. Was there anything left behind? Okay. Intrusive pattern. One more astral blip. Okay, astral constructs. Okay, now so I got this PS finally, and still missing ritual impulses. Threshold remnant 1. I check what if I construct, do I miss? Here I need 8, 10, okay, 15,000. This requires 24 sources. Maybe I could take one upgrade. short break. And back. Astral exhibition was originally built for astronauts to use as a training location, place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into reality. We could have done a better job with it, but was being stingy with the budget. However, once we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how choose hope familiar surroundings will affect well-being of the animals. We hope to observe the behavior and environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks anything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in one day. New naming conventions have been established for astral entity known as astral spike. Outdated terms in report.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a Relentless predator pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, now.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Now there is very, very demanding and challenging. This is actually industrial. You cannot destroy it. We managed to do it with the one.
What's the Bureau doing with that thing?
This was actually quite a learning curve to me. I did many things wrong way when I suddenly realized how it was really done. But it's always a little bit special when in the game there are enemies that you cannot destroy. Intrusive pattern. Let's still check, was there anything here?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Okay, now comes again demanding fighting sequence. You need to a little bit wait before a smoke goes away. ritual indeed. Speak with Marshall next to the elevator. Okay, before going to the, I check these.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
His clusters, okay, this is totally new. Are unique entity are concentrated manifestation of his resonance without the need of host. His clusters are then spherical compressions of his resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of his entities. Clusters are capable of replacing his host with infusion of resonance. This doesn't heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that his makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlies a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of his as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. So those are almost kind of hubs where if there are those things, it means that there will be more and more enemy. Captive audience. New mission, just a moment. Okay. Here we have Pierce zoom boost. Yes, learns another object of power X-ray light box into hypothesis lab. Okay, this was mighty useful. Astronaut program. The report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidates' requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. In Hypnosis Lab, a section of Parapsychology Division, physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transitions between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronaut must undergo a session in the cognitive recording characters to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that with the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can be resulting losses often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. There is box. Record keeper trophy. New milestone reached. Trophy level up. This sounded very special kind of trophy. 2 trophies at the same time. Precognitive powers. Nadine sent this to research for analyze precognitive powers. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I've been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure that the method through which I received this information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the research team. They must utilize my powers with a greater good. Francis. There was still something. Corrupting. This study extends the works of evening Chinese, Rupert Paragon and others by proposing strong causal links between corrupting and passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asha original conformity experiments using telepathic individuals as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from this experiment was then used to identify telepathic interference with the group. Further empirical findings, success measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behavior by engaging in. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of grouping theory and provide new direction for further experimentation on mind, including manipulation and more data. I got intrusive pattern. Pneumatics has mission. Video Bureau. Before using recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in the chair. Insert the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Do not be alarmed if the length of recording footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. Okay, this is red. This is glowing red. Maybe I check. Okay, no. Each of them are glowing red. Extrasensory. Okay, 10 minutes to go to elevator. Maybe I check, can I upgrade? Okay, well, still astral blips missing. And here is a ritual impulse. Okay, let's go for... Maybe I still check these.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
More of you? Really?
Maybe I still check, can I upgrade? I think there was a lot of stuff. Okay, now I can do this. Okay, I got spin. I did just this, so it's updated. And then I think I changed grip. Actually, I change shutter. Okay, now we have Grip and Pierce. I think this, if I remember correctly, this was explosive. Pierce, precise charge shot. Okay, that charge shot is very explosive. Exclusive to Pierce zoom boost. Maybe, okay, there is zoom. Damn it. Okay, and this is a rare. Maybe I take this zoom point.
Marshall is waiting for you in the left room, just down the hall.
Maybe I check these. Ah, okay, there was this. Rabodak, discovered in the home of Aitchen after his young daughter complained of being followed by her Rabodak. According to Aitchen, the matter was ignored, believed to be a result of child imagination until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Aitchen was bringing non-paranatural material into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of altered item is being investigated. Has been determined. Oh no.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
And we finally again meet totally new person. Bob was one of the first, actually Ahti might be first. Then there was probably Bob and we actually can use these, might be a good idea. In the different room. Maybe I'll check, was there anything here?
Marshall is right down the hall.
Now I notice there are different TV screens. Okay, 6 times 5. Okay, so there are 30 TVs. Actually, do we have... Okay, I have level 3, but I was able to get level 4.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Okay, time to talk.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Okay, now comes another fight.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume. Only exit is back to the kinesiology. There's no way we're making it to the lab. The option is to hold here and wait for help. We got it.
Okay, we need to do this again. Okay, there was another firing towards. It might be. It's possible that I need to upgrade weapon. Maybe I check. Do you have any? Maybe I try this also.
Seen that funky mirror they're studying down the hall? I heard it steals your soul.
Don't worry. If I sold yours,
Okay, there was one shooting behind.
If there's anything in this place that can improve our luck, we ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
I check, did I get anything new? Maybe this time I go a little bit more water way. It seems that my weapon is not strong enough. Aha, now I see. I still managed to. Okay, I managed to do it. And I realized one thing. I realized that actually its armor was always regenerating, but its hit points were not. So little by little you destroy its health, but every time, from time to time, it gets new regenerated armor. His warp field on only paranatural ability similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically seal themselves with nearby materials and launch objects at the target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, particularly destructive, possibly indicating greater internal reinforcement of his resonance. Why do certain his display supernatural abilities, while others rely on pure firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host that become his food? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution, of maturation of his corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if he inhabits a host for a month, year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time will tell. With the recent arrival of there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise young. There are no other four to play with. Is expected to learn a frightening new concept will require slow, friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce Threshold Kids, a television show in which cast cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at Bureau, but also show the fun side of paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I look a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can research stuff, build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. I will be good for morale. It will be good. I guarantee we'll respond positively to these videos. We can't expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab cost, but as television has proven for years, love puppets. Launch efficiency. This seemed to be special. Ainakaan monomia. And what about here? Minus 50. So okay, we got to rare. Ritual division. Okay, this goes up. Carla file recovered. Thank you for the file, it was helpful. I have re-archived with BlackRock Research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for tones to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I don't have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Okay, it was Carla. obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing called rituals. The of rituals can vary: numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and causal lettering are some of procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as bowling light switch code 3 times to enter the mortal, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority don't understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural where when located should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Okay, here was. Continue towards Darling's lab.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
It seems that there are acid and something.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
we needed to do this. You need to get same. So that another part needs to be white. Then okay, we need to have one vertical line. Okay, there is something extra. Actually, those bottoms need to be same color. Actually, those need to be red. It's only the bottom part now. Then it's no line. Okay, fine.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
We still need to.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, now there was this thing. it was puzzle. And I think, okay, we need to collect these punch cards. Check here. Okay, here is one.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Blackrock prisms are unique formation of blackrock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of blackrock dampens supernatural forces, the unique structure of prism retains frequencies in the range to with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the result of focusing through harmonized prism to methods for the imprinting non-physical fields on the imbuing them with the properties of harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. Did I? Maybe this was a recording.
Item number 50.
Okay, that one I have already heard. There is one. Oh, it was just paper. And then I think there was this funny thing that, okay, here is what first one need to have this icon, fourth we'll need to have this icon, and there should be, okay, here. Okay, first we need to find the number one and put this icon. It's almost looks like radioactive. Okay, this is number 2. Okay, here is number 1.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
And okay, let's see how it went. Okay, and I check in the upper part, or the right part, there is same color. Okay, it matches this. Then we need to find a fourth one, and it's almost like half, and left side is black.
May be important.
Left side is black and then white. Number 4. This is 5. 3. 4 was in the upstairs. I check. Maybe okay. Here is a different. If this goes. I think it was this. Then what do we have on blackboard? Okay, now I notice one thing in this drawing. Feedback. It seems that I need to move these, what I place it to place 4. It needs to be placed on 5. Let's go back. Okay, here we have 5. And we need to put this. Then
What do these whiteboards mean?
here is number 4 needs to be like black around white in the center. Okay, I put this. And then these two are something that you just need to try. So we have
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
2 and 3 are left. So where is number 2? Okay, here. I just put this. Then we need to buy 3. It gave sound, but let's see. Does it go directly or do we need to change? Looks like that it went directly.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Black Rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Okay, Old Boys Club
This will
trophy.
lead back to Central Research.
And it kind of opens totally new way. And I check one thing. Okay, so we got clearance level 4. And then ammo efficiency. Let's check what do we have here. Resonance.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
And then there was also Ahti hotline. Okay, I checked these. I check one thing. Okay, we had ability points. And we have 5. I think this time launch grenades and rockets back to the enemy would be very nice. And we still have 3. Maybe I take more energy. Actually, I have these also. Maybe I take more health. And okay, not enough for this. And I think this is kind of a good stopping point. It almost feels like one chapter is again completed, or a kind of mission called Old Boys Club. So we finally found Marshall and got to know a little bit about more lost brother Dylan. I want to thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching.